unexpected IRS tax bills, sudden, honestly terrifying gaps in your medical coverage, or, maybe just paying way more for the exact same health insurance. If you ignore your health insurance renewal, these aren't just worst-case scenarios, they are actually highly likely outcomes. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're walking through exactly how to renew your covered California plan, so we can make sure you keep your coverage, maximize your financial help, and avoid some seriously costly mistakes.
So let's just start by answering the most common question out there. What actually happens if you see that renewal notice in the mail, toss it in a junk drawer, and do absolutely nothing? Well, the reality is, complacency can literally hit your wallet hard.
The financial penalties of doing nothing are pretty severe. First off, if you don't act, you might just get auto-enrolled into your current plan or a similar one. But without updating your info, it could end up being way more expensive this upcoming year. Second, and guys, this is a massive one, if you use financial help to lower your premium, the IRS actually reconciles this at tax time. So if your income went up and you didn't tell Covered California, you could receive too much financial help and, yep, you will have to pay that money right back to the IRS. No thank you. Finally, if there's any glitch with your payment or eligibility, you could end up facing a complete gap in coverage starting January 1st.
All right, here is our roadmap for today. We're going to cover why active renewal matters, important annual renewal deadlines, a step-by-step portal walkthrough, comparing your plan options, navigating common renewal challenges, and finally, getting free expert help.
Okay, Section 1. Why active renewal matters. The importance of staying current.
To understand why this is so absolutely crucial right now, we kind of have to remember what Covered California actually is, right? It's the state's health insurance marketplace where eligible Californians get sliding scale financial assistance. We also call these premium tax credits, and they reduce your monthly premium costs. But here's the real kicker. Those premium tax credits fluctuate. Annual adjustments to federal tax credits, changing base rates, it basically means the underlying math totally resets every single year. So last year's amazing deal, yeah, it might not be this year's great deal. That is exactly why you have to actively review your account.
Moving right along to Section 2, Important Annual Renewal Deadlines, the Open Enrollment Roadmap.
This timeline gives you the annual recurring deadlines you really need to know. Every October 1st, pre-renewal notices are sent out, and you can start looking at your options. November 1st is the big one. That's when open enrollment officially begins for everybody. Now, mentally underline this next date, December 15th. This is the cutoff where the system will passively auto-renew you if you haven't done anything. If you want to make changes and guarantee your new coverage actually begins on January 1st, you really need to take action by December 31st. And finally, January 31st is when open enrollment completely closes. If you miss that, you are basically locked out unless you happen to qualify for a special life event.
All right, Section 3, Step-by-Step Portal Walkthrough, Navigating the CalHERE System.
The whole process is essentially just 4 straightforward steps. First, you log into your account at coveredca.com. Second, you look for the big Renew or Continue button. Third, and pay attention because this is the absolute most important step, you update your household size and your income information. And fourth, you compare your options and just submit your application. Let's actually walk through what this looks like.
When you log in, the dashboard is actually remarkably simple. Right at the top left, you're going to select your upcoming coverage year. And right below that, just click the prominent blue Renew button. That is your starting line. Once you click that, the system starts guiding you through your current application data.
As you move through, the system is going to prompt you to verify your contact information, like making sure your email address is correct. Please, whatever you do, do not skip this. Covered California sends critical notices about your tax credits and eligibility. But more importantly, as you continue past that, you'll be asked to confirm your household income and size. Just like we talked about earlier, if your income went up this year and you don't update it right here, the IRS will calculate that you received way too much financial help and you're going to have to pay it back at tax time.
You're also going to see a prompt asking if you want to go paperless. I highly recommend this. It allows you to get your letters online securely and quickly rather than waiting around on the mail. It's just a tiny little step, but it keeps all your vital health documents completely organized in one digital portal.
Section 4. Comparing your plan options. Optimizing your health coverage.
Now, we really have to contrast auto-renewal with active shopping. So auto-renewal means you just keep the exact same plan, right? But because those subsidies change, your monthly premium might suddenly jump in price. Active shopping, on the other hand, means you actually explore all your options. You can look at what we call step-down plans, like moving to a different metal tier to save money on monthly premiums while adjusting for whatever your current medical needs are. Let's look at some real data from the marketplace to see how this actually works in practice. Let's compare a top-tier Platinum plan against a Silver 87 option. Notice the trade-off here? Everyday costs, like a $15 primary care visit, remain totally identical. But the Silver plan lowers your monthly premium in exchange for a $1,400 hospital deductible. So you're paying less each month, but you do take on a bit more risk for major emergencies. Now let's look at another comparison, stepping down from the Silver 70 plan all the way to a Bronze 60 plan. Bronze plans offer the absolutely lowest monthly premiums, which, hey, is great for your monthly budget. But look at the emergency room costs. On the Silver plan, an ER visit is a flat $400. On the Bronze plan, you pay 40% of the total ER bill, and that's only after you meet a massive $5,800 individual medical deductible. So active shopping really means asking yourself, am I generally healthy and I just want the lowest monthly bill, or do I have medical conditions where I really need lower cost at the doctor's office?
Section 5. Navigating common renewal challenges. Be prepared for the bureaucracy.
Look, if you're updating your application or changing plans, Covered California might ask for some actual proof to verify your changes. You definitely shouldn't be caught off guard by this. Do yourself a favor and gather these documents before you even log in. You'll want proof of income, like recent pay stubs or your latest tax return, proof of California residency, which could just be a utility bill or lease agreement. You might also need identity or immigration documents, and you absolutely need details if you've been offered health coverage through an employer, because that definitely affects your eligibility for those tax credits. Having all of this on hand makes the whole process so much smoother and really prevents annoying delays.
Section 6. Getting free expert help. You don't have to do this alone.
The good news is, Covered California has built a massive support network and it is 100% free to use. You can call their really knowledgeable representatives directly at 800-300-1506. If you just have a quick question, you can easily use the live chat feature right there on coveredca.com. But honestly, my favorite resource is the network of local certified enrollers. These are certified insurance agents and counselors right in your own community who can sit down with you, look at your specific income, and help you pick the perfect plan. And again, this is at absolutely no cost to you.
In fact, you can grab your smartphone right now and scan the QR code right here. It's going to take you directly to the Covered California tool to find a local certified enrollment counselor or agent right in your zip code. It is hands down the easiest way to get professional, personalized help to navigate all of this.
So, the crucial takeaway from all of this is to take control of your health costs today. Please do not wait until December 31st, when the system is bogged down and everyone is rushing at the last minute. Log in, check your income, compare your options, and secure your peace of mind well before the deadline.
And just as a quick required reminder, to ensure you get the absolute most accurate and up-to-date guidance for your highly specific personal situation, consult the official Covered California website or contact a licensed agent for personalized assistance and any state-specific changes in regulations. I'm going to leave you with this final thought today. Take a good look at your monthly budget, look honestly at your health needs, and ask yourself, is your current health plan truly giving you the best coverage for your money, or is it time to log in, compare your options, and finally take control of your health? Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I will see you next time.